character?
The actor James Burns, if you knew this guy and if you meet him, you will instantly know the answer to this. James is such a charismatic guy, and he just is this character.
So you are Sergeant Frank Woods in Call of Duty Black Ops.
You think I'm fucking nuts? This guy.
All right, finally. Oh my gosh. Everybody here had a little glitch. Who's here? Who's here? I guess I had everybody. What you're going to do is you're going to click the link below and StreamYard's giving me an issue today. All right, let's say hi to people like Teddy Bush. Glad you're here. CMVP 496. Hey man, how you doing? Only one. Yeah, the album called One, James C. Burns Music One. It's 12 songs, and it'll be released tomorrow on platforms across, Spotify, iTunes, everywhere they can find music. Hey, Narcy, how you doing? And but I was hoping we could listen to. So if you see this there, go click on that. And I was hoping I could. Let me see if I can do a live feed for you guys. Hang on. I think I got skills here. Yeah, as usual, I'm unprepared for my show. So unprofessional. So we're going to present this. We're going to present. Nope, that's not going to help. All right, so I think you guys. Let me check with everybody. How you doing? Why does your profile picture look so young? Because I am young at heart. Hey, Extanya, how you doing? Oh, I appreciate that, kid. Thank you very much. Let's talk to some folks here. Thanks, I appreciate that. I've gotten a few. You were on the few people I sent it out to. But can you guys click on the link? And can you start playing it? And let me see if I can get the first song to play here for us again. Yeah, you guys can't hear it though, can you? All right. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? Oh, Narks, yeah, it's like I'm a disaster today. Everything's a disaster. I've been kind of hustling, doing 12 things at once and doing none of them well. Yeah. Who's back? Code name. There you are. All right, I have another idea. This is what I've been trying to do. I thought I had this thing figured out, and then I went on to my Instagram channel. Yeah, story of my life. Okay, here we go. Let me see if I can play this for you here. No, we can't there, but I can. It's a video file. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. I know, Narsh. I know. So, don't know how I'm going to do this, gang. I thought I had it figured out, but I'm sitting here. Anyways, go over here. I'll send you the link again. Go over to the, I think you can go to jamescburns.music, and it'll give you right to the album. There is, there's no fee. If you want to throw some money in the kitty, knock yourself out. Never turn down money. But it's not country. It's a lot of things. It's I write very very eclectic. Not eclectic. I have a lot of genres. I've written all my life. So a lot of these I've taken the appropriate persona or personality type character to I think maximizes the song. So basically I have this stuff. This is all. I've written it all. This is my words, my music. I produced it. I actually sang it, but then I processed it to make it sound a lot better than I could ever possibly sing it. In these formats, I have my very own thing that will be happening sooner than later. but I just wanted to have the songs maximized, and that's what I think we did that. So I really, yeah, we're supposed to be having like a live listening party right now on the website, but I don't see it happening. So yeah, I'm on StreamYard, but the thing is, I'm not sure how it works. No, he was not. Well, he was not. All right, let me see if I can crank this up and play it here. I want to get your feedback on some of this stuff. Okay. And tell me if this is too loud. All right. Here we go. Here's the first one. I'm gonna play our first song of the album. You guys hear that?
My daddy sits at home on his island.
You guys hear this?
Built it on his own without trying. He gets lost in the sun. He's hurting no one, and we're just afraid that he may stay. Tell me, why don't you take me? I'm free today. I could dance through the night. Who the hell could say we stray? One more night, I'll be on my way. Drinking's not my nature, just some tea. To think I was a fortress, now I bleed. Freddy's dying, he doesn't know. We've done some crying, he's in over and over. Tell me, why don't you take me? I'm free today. I could dance through the night. Who the hell could say we stray? One more night, I'll be on my way. My daddy sits alone and he's smiling. He's keeping all the secrets on his island. Lost in the sun, hurting no one, and we're just afraid that I may stay. Tell me, why don't you take me? I'm free today. We could dance through the night. Who the hell could say we stray? One more night, I'll be on my way. My daddy sits at home on his island.
Yeah, so that's the first song on the album. It's called Freddy's Island. If you want to get, you can download the album right now. It's over on Bandcamp. Just take this link here and go there. I just put up on that file. That's or just go to jcburns.bandcamp.com. It's right there, and it's a free download. If you want to send some money into the kitty, go ahead. It's pay what you want. But I just want y'all to hear it. I love it. I'm very proud of it. And Yeah, it's, let's see, I Extania, I would, but I don't know if you can hear it well enough. Coming, because you're actually playing on the speakers, going through the microphone, so you're hearing it second and third hand. So I don't think you get the separation in the sound. And I really, so just go. I'll play another one that's a little less volumatic. Here's a new one. Not well, it's just new, but you people have never heard it. It's called "Leap of Faith," and let's see if you guys. It's called "Leap of Faith." Hey, Kella Castanos, what are my thoughts? I don't have any thoughts on Call of Duty. I had a great run. They gave me the freedom to do a lot of great things, and now I'm doing this. So, yeah, jump in, and if you can, again, over those of you who are over at here, that's the album. Go click on it, Bandcamp. Listen for yourself. If there's something you like, let me know. All right. No. This, like I said, this is me. All right. This is me being honest with myself. I sing a certain way, and I love what I do. But these songs are powerful, and I was making demos, and I wanted, just see if I could sell the songs. And I found that if I could apply a much different kind of vocal tone, so I have 4 basic characters that I use. One guy's named Mountain, J Mountain Rhodes. They're all characters built on my own personality. Just like Woods is built on my personality. These singers and their voice quality. I sang the song. I wrote it. I played it. I play guitar on it. I sing it. But then I run it through my program, and the program is basically auto-tune on steroids. So yeah, and that's what this is. I just want to maximize the song, and I felt that the way I sing it is one thing, but the way I can produce it with another person's voice is another thing. So this is more my producing, my writing and producing forage. My own personal stuff is coming up soon, and it's going to be different vibes entirely. You hear these songs again with the acoustic. So we have this is called the James C. Burns Music : the chapter next. So that's the whole project. The album is called James C. Burns Music : 1. It's just album 1. There'll be album 2, and then you're going to have the live acoustic sessions, which I will be singing these songs live with my guitars, and you'll see you'll see from the differences. Yeah. All right. Here's one that I don't think anyone's heard yet, because it's called "Leap of Faith."
Old clothes, old shoes. Sometimes I think I'm dreaming. Crossroads, God knows I just want to believe in something real. Summertime, I was young. She was sweet, she was fun. Held her hand and decided I was leaving. Wanting love so bad I could wake up screaming. Just took a stand. In the evening I became a new man. Just a leap of faith. And there's something I believe in, just a leap of faith. Of my eyes till they see it. Caught a lie, and soon I was deceiving. Got up high, too high. Now I'm freezing. I don't reason, just a leap of faith, just to believe in me, just a leap of faith into the evening. Leap of faith, down to believe in. Leap of faith keeps me up and breathing. Looking back, had my hands on the wheel, took the car around faster than I needed. Slowing down for something that was foreign. Didn't wanna be so boring. Just a leap of faith, all of the evening. Leap of faith. Oh, just to believe it. Leap of faith.
All right, that was called Leap of Faith. Yeah, that was like one of my favorites. That's about a moment in time when you decide just to say, fuck it, you know what, I got no control here. My favorite part of the song is, you know, looking back, had my hands on the wheel, driving faster than I needed, you know. Let's see. Yeah, so it's supposed to be up tomorrow, but I'm checking my distributor right now, and it's still, it doesn't say it's ready. It hasn't been approved yet. So yeah, hopefully it'll be tomorrow. If not, it'll be the day after. Depends on the distributor. But it's on Bandcamp, so just go to Bandcamp and you can download it. And you have, you know, I'm hoping that I'm looking at my distribution link right now, and they say it's still under review. So maybe it's not going to be tomorrow. What happened was I did a quick run, and some people notified me that I had some glaring issues. And that's, you know, when you deal with this much music and this much time, you really have to be able to. And so basically, I had to go and reboot everything. Had to get new artwork. So, and let's see. Hey, Olive Garden, how you doing? Oh, thanks, brother. You know what? I don't know. It just happens. Don't work it. I just, you know, just spend time on it. Actually, working on a new one tonight. Just had a really good song. Well, it's an old song I'm revising, but hey, Olive Garden, how you doing? Toby, I can't think of a better way to spend a Wednesday night except talking to me. Again, this is not, yes, I did, but here's the thing. That's not really my voice. I sang them in, I played guitar. I wrote the words, wrote the music. I actually sang the sample that I then put into the system that I created. So that's me singing, but my voice has been processed 20, 30 fold. So that's my phrasing. That's my vibe. But it's, somebody can sing a lot better than that. Again, I have a whole other way of delivering this song. What I wanted to do is I wanted to see how the song would sound with somebody who could really have like a world-class vocal capability, which is something that, you know, I'm not so sure that a lot of there's songs I have here with really high notes. I have a very specific vocal type, and what I wanted to do, and I wanted to make sure that it sounded not so much. I want to hear what it sounds like someone else sang the song, and I created these characters. There's 4 characters. There's the rocker. I was in a rock band back in the 80s when I was younger, and so I have a lot of songs from that point. And his name, the guy who sings those, the rock tenor, his name is Charlie Breaker Burns. See, we call him Breaker, and that's his nickname's Breaker, but it's Charlie Breaker Burns. He's on the song. We see vocals by Charlie Breaker Burns. Then James Mountain Road does the country stuff, and then there's a duet which is fucking beautiful, and that's and the guy who sang the vocal style, the vocal character I call for this one, his name is James Tennyson Burns. They're all variations of my name because they're all variations of me, and so there's a duet, and I actually took a picture of myself, loaded it up, and had a program create a female version of me. And that's who sings the song. So basically, I sing both parts, the female and the male part. But again, I'm running it through a freaking computer, and I'm proud of it. Again, I'm not. This is me being a producer more than a singer right now, and I'm happy about it. Hey, M Review, how you doing? Yeah. Well, go click the link. All right, everybody, right now, go down and just click the link. Just get over to Bandcamp and just get on there and listen through the songs. And then if you got something to say, just come on. Well, oh yeah, I thought you'd like that. It's a beautiful song, and I really how we managed to make Cassidy. The girl's Cassidy Coburn is the female that we've created for this. Well, yeah, I mean, age is a thing. My voice is not as flexible. My voice is, I have to do certain things, and I got to perform it a certain way. So some of these soaring notes and some of the smoothness, I just don't possess that. I have a whole other thing. So these songs allow me to make a version of the song that really is just, I call it world class. Anonymous Wolf, how you doing? Aren't you a film company? Yeah. Darren comes on when he's free. Darren has a big life. He writes, and he has a lot going on. He's got 3 dogs, and he's got a gal, and he's got a lot going on. So he joins me when he can, when he's able to. Cryptics, it's going great. Cryptics, go click this link. Click this link. Everybody get over to Bandcamp. Again, it doesn't cost you anything. You can just go over there and just download this album or just listen. There's no charge. I mean, if you want to contribute, that's great. I appreciate it, love that, but it's not necessary. I just want you to hear it, and I'd love to have you guys come on and talk about it. Extania, you've heard it. You want to come in and chat a little bit about this, Extania? Yeah, X, jump on here. Extania, I'm going to give you a link. Come on, I want to talk to you. I want to get your feedback. Plus, I want to see if there's problems with the whole process, Yeah, I still got. That's entirely up to you, kid. We can you can doesn't matter, whatever you want, whatever you're comfortable doing, just jump on board. Crips, I really want to hear I want to hear what you guys think. I care about what you think. I want to hear, because I think it's pretty great. I love it. But that's, it's like your kids. You love your own kids, right? So yeah, go listen and then give me some feedback. I want to hear what you think. And again, you can't hurt my feelings. It's like I love. I had a whole concert this summer where all I did was I played the songs. They hand everybody a sheet. Say, here, tell me what you think. And sometimes you hear things that make you feel good. And sometimes people say, well, that wasn't very good. But you got to be able to hear everything and sift through other people's, their input. And sometimes you get gold. Sometimes, a couple of these songs wouldn't be where they are today if I hadn't done that that concert this summer and got a review from 85 different people, and you see a lot of things are said, a lot of the same note came back, so obviously that's where I need to go. Or people say, so I never thought, oh wow, they want another verse in that. That's interesting. So I love the feedback. Yeah. Steiner's going to jump on. Steiner's heard the album, so I want to get her what she thinks. Yeah, there's a deep in the album. It gets really interesting. There she is. What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's going on, James? Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate your support. She wrote me this really magnificent review. She says, Burns, keep your fucking day job.
No, hardly.
What are you doing? No. I used to like you. Now I can't even look at you. I love her feedback. It really is effective, and it really makes me feel warm and cozy all over,
No, I was listening to the album, and I was actually like, while I was at work, I was playing the album like over and over in my headphones. It's got a lot of replayability. Like I said, it's super easy listening. Like I said, I love Freddie's Island, which is the first song you played, and County Line is probably my favorite. I love the chorus. Like, it's stuck in my head, County Line.
Yeah.
And it's great. And the fact that you mix these vocals, like the tone of the voice is very it's refreshing and very easy listening. It kind of reminds you of I love Bruce Hornsby.
Oh yeah,
and mandolin. Like, I love playing to Mandolin Rain, guitar and piano. So that really easy listening and that smoothness of the voice in the album is really, really nice. Like I said, there was that kind of that really rock change on song 8, which what was it called? Strong into the Bone, and it had kind of Muse, Knights of Sidonia kind of feel with the guitar and stuff. And it was a really driving, rhythm. And I'm like, oh, this is interesting. And then, in the rest of the album, it kind of slows down again. And I'm like, oh, that's really nice. With, and it feels like rain, and I was like, oh, and then of course, Hey, You Got a Truck. That's just classic.
Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that. That's exactly what the goal was. I wanted to match a vocal style to each song to make it as complete. It's almost it's like casting a movie or casting a role. What character would best perform this song? And that's what I shot for. I really appreciate your feedback. That means that I got close to what I was trying to achieve here. Thank you for that. Yeah.
But
so you think County Line really sits in your head, huh?
I love County Line. It's the chord change. I think it's to an A minor or something. There's a minor change in the middle of the chorus.
Oh, that's all CFG.
Is it? Okay. There's there's a certain chord change in there, and I'm it just I love it. That's my favorite kind of as me as a musician and a vocalist, I love that. So when I heard that, I was it was the sweet spot. It was great.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny when there's that part where he goes, and yes, that part there. Yeah, I sang that. I sang that track, but it sounds so much better when Mountain does it. When I went through the processor and I kept tweaking it, and I said, oh, wait a minute, I can go, and he just cried. Well, I'm making I sing like a person, and I'm telling you I think I love that song. That's one of the very first ones I worked on.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's one of my favorites, definitely. And of course, We Belong in a Love Song. That's great with the duet and the female vocalist. I was singing along with it and adding different harmonies to it, so it was great.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I love talking to a fellow musician because your input is so informed, it's not just you give me information to think, things to ponder,
And like I said, like I used to be in a band, and we were like I used to sing country, and then the last band I was in was more like symphonic metal, which was Nightwish and Evanescence and very like heavier stuff. And like I had said before, one of the things when I come back with my demos and listen to my vocals, my buddy Joe, who was an amazing drummer, well, still is an amazing drummer, he would say, like, listen to it in different tech, like listen to it with like, because people are going to listen to it with different tech. Like they're going to be blasting the album in the car or like at work, or like if they have like a professional setup with an XLR board and audio to digital conversion, listen to it with different techs, and then you can really get like how the audience is going to like listen to it. Now, granted, when you're listening to your own music, it's very self-critical. At least I am for myself. But it kind of gets you a little bit in the mindset. It's like, okay, what are they like? You're driving in the car, and like I said, I keep saying County Line, but it's my favorite. I love that song. And you're just like listening to County Line, just driving.
It's such a good song. I love that song. And it's like, and the acoustic version is a little bit different than what you have here, but this just fills, it just fills up. Here's the thing though. My first mixing pass, I mixed it from my truck. So I spent like hours just driving around in my truck in LA, just listening to the songs. And you get to a point where you just get sick and listen to your own music, right? I can't even listen to it anymore. But that was a bit of a mistake, because then I came back and I started playing it on headphones. I go, wait a minute, that's a little, and then I played it over the studio monitors right here, and it sounded entirely different. So I had to find a mix that balanced out, because I love the truck. The truck sounded great, right? But then you go to the headphones, like most people are going to hear it. And then you put it on your iPhone, it sounds different on the iPhone. So finding the mix that kind of works in all those places, that was the real trick for me.
Yeah.
And
I'm sure, especially dealing with like producing and processing, like there's literal programs that will like dissect a song by like different wavelengths and sound signals, and you can adjust those and have like different sounds and like just for a bass line and all that kind of stuff when you're mixing. So it's a lot of work. It's intense, and it's really rewarding when you're like you come out with a finished product. So congratulations on coming out with this album. It's amazing.
I really appreciate it. I mean, I was trying to explain to some people, like, this is all I've been doing for the last 6 months. I've been doing it for I've been threatening this for how many years now? But for the since like June of this year, I've been just sitting in this trying to figure out how am I going to do this. And I've got some analog recordings as well that I was doing in the spring. But I decided to leap into this head first when I, figured out. But it was quite a learning curve. It took me 3 months to figure out how to use the technology and how to get good at it. And then how do I tweak what I want? It's any kind of EQ. Sometimes one day you feel good, next I hate this. And so I call it schizophrenia, because there's days I just love everything I hear. Then I wake up the next day, that's terrible. Who sang this? Who wrote this?
Yeah, I've done the same. I've done the same thing, playing like piano and writing music, kind of like, oh, I'm going to add some strings in here. I'm like, oh, this sounds amazing. And then the next day I literally play the same chorus. And I'm like, I don't like how that sounds at all. Like, I need to lower the volume. What was I smoking last night?
That's what we mean. If you're listening in your truck the thing that I know from being an actor and editing enough, as my just doing film work, is that there's an old adage, less is more.
Mm-hmm. And that's another thing I really love about this album. It's not like, there's guitar, there's drums, there's strings, but it's not like overwhelming. It's very complimentary in the songs, and it's like I said, it's very easy listening, and it's one of those albums that like you just need to kind of like take like a deep breath and listen to. And that's like how I feel when I was listening to the album, especially when I, because when I listened, I'm like, I knew you had like from your guitar playing and like kind of like the nuances of your voice, I'm like, he's got like that old classic rock, like that deep blues and like kind of like that like old country kind of feel to like how the music is. And I wasn't sure what to expect with the album. And I listened to the first one. I'm like, oh, this is nice. This is like really, really nice.
Oh, good.
And
good.
And
good.
And like I said, I've been listening to it all morning, and yeah, Michelle County Line is fire. Like, it's great. But yeah, Freddie's Island is one of my favorites. Like I said, I love the duet and We Belong. The is it Uriel's theme?
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, it's like a really powerful ballad, and I love it. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like,
call that a ballad?
I feel like it's like, you know, one of those like really like kind of like the marching. Like, it kind of reminds me of like, you know, when we would march in line at basic training, like on Paris Island, just like, you know, like
it has its root in Scandinavian Celtic. You know, it's like it's almost like a Viking singing this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And actually, that song I wrote that for a video game. I was working.
And it's much deeper too. It's like got this like this deep power, like like you said, kind of like a video game. Like you imagine like this old like god coming out from like the pits of hell, like just rising up, and that's like kind of like what like his theme song is, you know?
Yeah. It's making that voice was easy for me to manufacture because I kind of based it on my own, and I just dropped it about a half an octave, and then it's basically it's you know, I sing all the tracks, and then just like you will, I just kind of then I mess with the parameters, you know, and make it sound certain ways.
Yeah, because like, you know, for other singers out there, like sometimes when I'm trying to sing a song, my vibrato is quite, it's interesting. Like my speaking voice is nothing like my singing voice, I've always been told. And my vibrato is quite fast when I sing. And sometimes I wish it wasn't. So sometimes like when I'm recording, I'll like kind of filter my vibrato so it's not so shaky. And, you know, it's one of those things like your voice, you can't control like what comes out naturally. So, yeah, I completely get it. And like I said, the vocals, I could tell when you were kind of explaining like the different type of vocals you were using in the album. I could tell, like, I remember I'm like, oh, I could hear your bass in there, like your bass voice. I could tell it was you, but there was certain songs that was like, it was like like you said, this person, Mountain Roads, and then this person was the rock guy. And it's like they got like a different tone, and you can kind of hear that with the different songs. Cause I had originally, and then the female vocals, I was like, who did he get to sing the female part of that? I was wondering. So
one day I'll play the track that I submitted. I'll call it I sample myself basically. And it's crazy because it's me, note for note, it's me. But when you apply the female vocal textures to it, it changes everything. And plus, I put it up an octave, so it was, you know, just again, it's a new world. It's like I just think that this gave the music the best possible, one of the best possible ways to be heard, because I think the songs are good. I think they deserve to have this level of production. I think, you know. Yeah, We Belong in a Love Song. Yeah, future wedding playlist. Yeah, it's a great song. Yeah,
and whatchamacallit, is it Over the Kingdom? No, The Softness of Your Love had some really great like I could tell you added more strings and like an orchestral sound to it, and that was really nice too, because there was a part in there where the strings and the vocals were like right in line, not so much in volume but just like kind of like in tone, and it meshed really well as it went into the chorus. I'm like, oh, that's really nice how he did that there. So I was afraid of that. I was afraid that I would lose the vocal notes if I put the strings on it, and
but when I heard it, it kind of I liked it. I mean, it was a choice. Because the strings I had the strings in front of that because it's really cool how I had the little wave on it. But when it dropped, I think almost by accident, I was kind of using a slider and it went there, and it just sounded. So I'm glad I was a little concerned about that. That was something that I thought about. So I just leave it. I like the way it sounds. It's fine.
Yeah.
Sometimes just go, you know what? Don't worry about doing the math. Just if it feels right. A friend of mine who wrote a lot of the songs for Earth, Wind, and Fire, she told me a story that when they're doing the song September and the thing Badia, and she wrote that, and she's talking to the lead singer of Earth, Wind, and Fire, and she said like, yeah, we gotta get rid of that. He goes, no, that's great. He goes, don't ever let a lyric get in the way of a groove. You know, and I always remember that. And I mean, she's, multi-Grammy winner. So I always listen. I go, don't ever let a lyric get in the way of the vibe or the groove. And so, like, Leap of Faith is like it's all over the fucking map. But the vibe for me works. Yeah. Is there anything you want to cover?
I'm definitely going to cover We Belong in a Love Song.
Oh, good for you.
County Line, like, of course. I really like Freddie's Island. Like, it's like got that nice, like really soft. It's just like a really relaxing, like I said, it's like I said, it's like listening to Bruce Hornsby over and over again. It's like it's just a great, easy listening song. I love the tone of it. I love the chord progression throughout the song.
That's just an A minor 7D. That's all that is.
E minor 7, like E minors, A minors, A minor 7s, E minor 7s, D. They're like my favorite chords in songs. Yeah, they're
E minor
great.
7, and I mean, it has a lot of there's like 3 guitars in that actually at once. So there's a main guitar, and then you had the one that is up higher with arpeggio. So there's a lot of guitars, but they're all, again, I pull them out and put them in. So there's a lot of guitars happening there, but they're just not all on top of each other,
Yeah.
And I love the drum stuff. It's so slick, Very, I like slick.
I think the reason why I like County Line is like there's the first part of the verse of County Line going into the chorus, it's like it starts like escalating into that chorus. Like you can feel it going into the chorus, and it like builds and builds, and like you feel like in a song it's going to drop off and go into the second verse, but it like goes into the chorus, and it's like another like gust of energy.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why I like it so much, because there's like that, you don't expect it, and it's really, really nice. And so like I said, I've listened to that song like 15 times today. It's great. I love it. So I'm definitely gonna be playing that over and over again.
The riff at the end is pretty great, right? Just kind of vibes out in the riff. I love talking about music. You're so generous. Appreciate that. Thank you. Anybody else got any input, or did we lose everybody? Yeah, I was really hoping it'd be processed through tomorrow, but the distribution says no, not yet. It's my fault. Because I said when I put on the headphones, and then my buddy Nick, he said, "Look, you got a problem at the end of the song. It cuts off too quick." And then I heard it. Oh my God, there's so much noise in the truck. I couldn't hear that. I clipped off like the end of the song. Instead of having a nice taper out, it clipped off. So I had to go, and I had 3 songs. I had to go back and remaster 3 songs really fast. And then, so I couldn't just load them onto the existing track album. So I had to pull the whole album and reload the album. Plus, they gave me an opportunity to get new artwork on it. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's good stuff. All right, you listen. I really appreciate you coming on, especially because you got your pajamas on and
I've had a long day at work. It's 9:30 here, so I'm getting ready for bed soon. But
Extended, what's your favorite Call of Duty?
My favorite Call of Duty is I got it. You want to take a guess? You want to take a guess?
No, I know what it better be. I know what it better be.
It's Black Ops 1.
Yeah,
it's Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. I'm doing spoilers. The game is how old now? I want to say 1. Like, I really like the story of 2. The story of 2 is really, really awesome. But I was pissed when Frank shot Mason. Like, when he was tricked into shooting Mason. Like, that was heartbreaking for me, to the point where I didn't even want to finish the game because I was like so traumatized. But I would say Black Ops 1. But I've been a fan of the Black Ops series more so than the Modern Warfare series.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Why do you think that is?
Maybe it's because Black Ops 1 was my first my first kind of game, like my first shooter game, because I really wasn't like a video game player until like kind of much later in life. I was more like outside, rock climbing, and I was more active. I was like biking and stuff. So I didn't really get into video games till later, and when I did, it was around Black Ops 1. And so maybe that's why, because it's more like a nostalgia feel. But I think just like the characters are like, everybody remembers Mason, everybody remembers Woods, and they're like, that says something, that it can stand through the testament of time. It's the year 2026 and people are still talking about Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. Yeah. So that right there means that the story, like it worked, because we're still talking about it to this day.
I think it's because the Modern Warfare was a little antiseptic. Modern Warfare for me was like, Modern Warfare is an exact kind of a great name for it. A little antiseptic, a little, warfare by drone, kind of like this. But the Vietnam War was really dirty and gritty. And the men who went there and women who went there, they're at the cutting edge of the switch from this analog warfare into technology. All the new technology was tested on these guys. And I think what they did great with the story is, and again, we brought in a lot of consultants, people actually were over there. And I think it just had a grit to it. There's just this, you can tell it was written in a way that lets you feel just how dirty it was, just how muddy it was, just how you're underwater, all those things. Mm-hmm. And Modern Warfare is more slick, it's more practical.
It's more clean.
Yeah, it's cleaner, it's slicker. It has, and then, again, there's a place for that. That's groovy. But I think it was just a fact that it was just grimy and gritty.
It had like that darkness to it. And, I'm of that, like, I'm brave, I kind of love that kind of dark story telling in most things. But yeah, I think that's why Black Ops is probably my favorite series, with Black Ops 1 being my favorite Call of Duty.
You're talking to me, so what else can you say, really?
Yeah.
That's like, into that. All right, so look at, I'm going to close up. I have a 7:00 podcast to do with Real Men Talking Shit. I love this guy. I love these guys.
Real Men Talking Shit.
It's called Real Men Talking Shit. Yeah. And let's see, what is this? Sticky wants to know, would be cool with an ATA video chat. I'm not sure what that means. Does you want to come on the show and talk?
Before I leave, did you want to hear a dirty joke?
Oh, I got to hear a dirty joke from you. Absolutely.
Did you know that I identify as an incomplete staircase? I need a good railing to be complete.
That's my girl.
Peace, everybody. Make sure you guys. Make sure you guys download
You're
the
the
album.
best, my friend. Thank you for paying attention. Thank you for showing up today. I really appreciate you, Sonia.
Congratulations, James. It's a great album.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Bye. Sure, Sticky Fat Mama, jump on. Why not? Do you have the I'll tell you what, you want to jump on and say hi? Come on, let's do that. Let me give you the link real quick. And this way you can jump on and say hello. Here we go. Okay, here's the link. And yeah, I'll tell Darwin that joke in a minute, so it's all good. That's your link there, Stinky. It's terrible. What a terrible name. Jump on, man. Jump on and say hi. There's links right here. Jump on. Where are you, buddy? Come on, jump on. We have a couple minutes because I have to go in about 3 minutes. Where are you? Here he is. Hey, Gamma. Look at you. What a young man you are. Oh, my goodness. Are you a movie star? Jesus, wisdom. Look at you.
Yeah, sorry.
Crazy on this channel.
When I type,
by the way, they have a couple fellows who.
When I typed my message, I didn't realize that my autocorrect made me sound like a complete invalid. I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
All good, man. It's all good. We've all been there. So you're in Canada.
Yes, sir.
Which great city?
Toronto, Ontario.
Hey, man. Austin Matthews is coming around.
No kidding.
Oh, you're not a hockey fan?
You know what? I'm more of not really. I've never been into sports. I'm more into actually my job. I work at if you ever find yourself in Toronto, I work at a smaller independent museum, a natural history museum, and I build dinosaurs and skeletons and all that stuff.
Okay, that's like the coolest fucking job I've ever heard in my life.
It's all right.
What is that called? Are you a paleontologist or?
No, how do I describe it? I'm not an archaeologist. I can't say that. I'm really good with my hands. So like, when I was a kid, I was building Lego and all that shit. And I just got kind of lucky and they didn't have anybody building skeletons at the time. So I was able to do it good enough. They're like, all right, well, we'll have this kid work for us. So I think it was last year we had to fly to, where the fuck did we go? Oh, St. Helena in San Francisco, because a dinosaur that we mailed to a guy.
Your construction, actual dinosaur bones. You're not basically, this is not kits. You are doing actual reconstruction of living creatures, dead creatures. Is that
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
What a great freaking job, man. That's amazing.
Thanks. Yeah, a lot of the times when I show people, I just put things on my Instagram just to have everything in a certain spot, but people see it and they'll be like, oh, is that like a model or something? And I'm like, no, that's a real, a goat, camel, whatever.
Let me connect with me on Instagram. I'm going to follow you, man. I think what an amazing job.
Sure.
Yeah, I've been on a couple digs myself over the years. Mm-hmm. And it's just a fascinating thing. Have you ever seen the movie called The Dig?
The Dig? No.
Oh, you're gonna love this. It's about an archaeologist in World War II he's digging up this Viking boat in the back of somebody's yard, and it's during the war. It's called The Dig, brother. It's for you, a guy like you who gets off in that stuff. Amazing film. But dude, that's really impressive, man.
Actually, I'll show you something. Actually, before I wanted to talk a little bit about Call of Duty, but first I wanted to show you something else I've been working on. Let me flip my camera. I also don't want to take up too much of your time. I don't know what time it is for you, but I'm sure you want to get to bed.
I just have to bounce. That's we got like 5 minutes. And I got to bounce. I have a show to do at 7:00, and I got to get ready. So
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, but hey, hit me. That's what you hear. You're awesome. Make sure you come back to the show. I want to talk to you more when we have more time. I love what you're doing. I'm absolutely fascinated by what you do.
Should I message you on Instagram?
Do an Instagram, yeah.
Okay. It's well, when you do see it, it's Skeletron, just so you know it's me.
What is this stinky fat lady thing?
Oh, it's a YouTube channel I made when I was like fucking 13. It's just a stupid name.
It sounds like something I expect you to be like a 12-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Amazing.
No.
Here, let me see this.
So I've been doing a lot of my own insect pinning.
Is that real?
Oh yeah. It's like a jewel beetle. Down here, I have a whole fucking ass load of insects. I'm trying to sell them on Facebook Marketplace.
What kind of insect is that big that terrifies me?
So this is a giant longhorn beetle. It's hard to really see how big it is, but it's got some.
I can tell by the plate you're holding, the size of your hands. Listen, where does that beetle live?
Oh, like Indonesia and places like that. Nowhere. Only where it's really warm.
Do people eat those?
You probably could. I don't know how tasty it would be.
It might be poisonous.
I really want to show you this one here. Sorry, one sec.
I love this.
So down here we have the largest beetle in the world. It's called a Hercules beetle, which is a pretty appropriate name. Fucking hell, I got so many of these goddamn shadow boxes. Here it is.
Dude, listen. Look at that. All right, how do you preserve it? You put it in a shellac. How do you preserve that?
Well, they're honestly pretty stable. They just dry them out, and then you use isopropyl alcohol to soften up the joints, and then you can just pin it with. Oh, actually, I can show you right over here. Sorry, my room's a fucking mess. So over here, there we go. Over here, I have a few, and you basically just use like sewing pins to keep them in place. This fucking thing, don't ever get bit by one of these. It's not going to kill you or anything, but it'll hurt like a bitch.
Yeah, I'd probably take your finger off if it wanted to.
Also over here, I love like old analog tech, and I basically recreated the Black Ops 1 menu. Like I had the numbers and shit like that playing, and I think I got became a sleeper agent.
You're like one of my favorite people I ever talked to.
And then to go along with that, I'm shooting stuff on Super 8. I fucking love old media. Super 8, and I just got a 35mm camera recently. But anyways, I wanted to mention, you were asking her about what her favorite Black Ops was. And I'm not just trying to blow you by saying Black Ops 1, but I think that one came out more when I started playing video games. And it really... I'm not trying to say anything to get you in trouble or anything, but it really fucking bummed me out when they didn't get you, and I'm kicking myself in the ass for forgetting Mason's voice actor. But I think what these executives don't realize is that the audio and the voices are they go hand in hand with the character. Like, I get that Harrison Ford plays Indiana Jones, but Harrison Ford is Indiana Jones. You are Woods. You have such a recognizable voice. One of my favorite lines from all of Black Ops is when Mason and Woods are breaking out. You just killed that Russian who killed Ice Cube. He says, Mason, you see that hind? We're going to take it. The way you delivered, we're going to take it, has so much like, fuck, like, I can't wait to waste these motherfuckers. Black Ops 1 was so good. There's also something about the sound design. Like, when you hear the AK from Black Ops 1, you know what game it's from.
Oh, yeah.
And praise the new voice actors. They got paid and whatever, but you and Sam Worthington will always be those characters. And I felt like it was just a kick in the nuts to everybody in Black Ops 2 to kill off Mason. Now, I get that you do have to have gravitational moments sometimes, but it's like, come on, like, we got so used to this character, and it just felt like such a kick in the dick to have Woods kill him.
Well, the thing is, but that was the thing with 3 endings. You know, when we had long conversations about this stuff, Dave and I, because I wrote a lot of Black Ops 2, right? And we had conversations about this, and the conversation was, you know, let's give the player consequence.
Right.
You know, most games, like I said, the hardest part is you die and get right back in. There's very little consequence. So we originally, I think we had 5 endings. But we only had the technology to handle 3.
Right.
And each ending was the result of a series of choices that you make during the game. And that's like life. You know, you make certain choices at different junctures in your life. It affects the outcome of your entire existence. So we talked a lot about that, and having one scenario where, you know, Woods kills his best friend, like the stakes don't get higher than that, right? And it really, I mean, it really makes people think about choices they make in the game, like, you know, you get to shoot this guy. Well, you know, it depends on how creative you want to get with the whole game. What's the average person thinking, you know? So that was it. Giving people options was the whole idea. And if you made some good choices, you end up with a great ending. You know, you get, you know, Dave Mason's, you know, Mason's fucking alive. You know, where the fuck have you been for 20 years, 30 years? You know?
I'm not going to ask you your opinion on Black Ops 7 because I feel like it would be beating a dead horse. But either to you or to whoever made the final decision, what is the canon ending?
No idea.
Okay. Is that the point of having multiple endings?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. My point is this. I stopped giving my ideas away for free. So, you know, I wrote a lot of Black Ops 2. I wrote a lot of Black Ops 4. I see a lot of my ideas floating around that, okay, wait a minute. And I'm not going to identify. There are things that, you know, I put in that they rejected there and now I see popping up. And I go, okay, so I don't talk like that anymore. Like if they want to hire me, I'd love to give them some new ideas, some fresh ideas. But at this point, talking about it only, you know, gets me distracted from what I want. The album I'm working on, that's the point right now. So so in terms of the canon, I have ideas, you know, but I'm not going to share them because again, I've been seeing things that I say all of a sudden pop up in the game. Like, wait a minute, I said that. So I don't talk about it anymore. It's like, it's done. I'm done. I had a great time. I had a great experience. I mean, I was given the opportunity to do something absolutely phenomenal, and I just have nothing but gratitude. So I guess
that's fair. That's fair. Well, I mean, man, you were part of a lot of our childhoods. I'm sure you've heard that time and time again, but maybe I'll let you go for now, then let you get back to your stuff. But what's the music you're working on? Because I didn't know you did music.
Here's the link. Go. The album.
Oh, sure.
The album's link's right here. Just click on it. It's a free download. I mean, it's 12 songs. I've got hundreds. This is just the first my first adventure into it. I did a band back in the 80s. That's how far back it goes. So this is just me scratching an itch. It's more of a producer thing right now. Like I said, these are just like I created Woods. Woods were similar, but we're different, right?
Right.
I took that to school and I said, I'm going to create some characters that fit these songs, and then I use technology so when I sing it, I can manipulate how it sounds, so it makes the song better. It makes the song different than I would do it. And and this is all. I wrote all these. I played I played music. I played guitar. I wrote the music. I sang most of the tracks I sang most of the tracks that got sampled and put into the anyways. So have a listen.
I'd like to put it on my Walkman, but I'd feel bad if I didn't send you something your way, or you know.
If you want to contribute, just go to Bandcamp. This is Bandcamp. You can download it. If you want to throw something in the kitty, go ahead. You know, but the point now is I want people to hear it, and I want And I want to, and then listen to it. And next week, come back and tell me what you think.
Yeah, right? Absolutely.
I love your vibe. I love everything about you. I think you're a fucking amazing young man. And we need more guys like you in this channel. So please come back. Every Wednesday, like 5:30. Sure. So, man, and Toronto's not the only 3 hours ahead of us. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Let's be friends. All right.
Yes, all right. Sir. Well, anyways, I'll send you a message on Instagram. It's Skeletron97. Just so you know.
Just remind me. I get a lot of. So just remind me who you are.
Sure, absolutely.
And I'll click you through. Yeah.
By the way, my name is Tobias.
Tobias.
I don't think I said that.
Tobias. What a great name, Tobias.
Thanks. All right, James. I'll talk to you later.
Great to meet you, my friend. Let's do it again.
All right. Take care.
Good night. All right. That's excellent. I just love this channel. I just love it. All you guys come out here. Anyways, I gotta go. I got a show to get to. Thank you for coming by. Thanks for sharing your time and your energy and for listening. Remember, go over to just click on jamescburns.bandcamp and download the album. Tell me what you think. I'm dying to hear your opinions. I want to hear what you think. I want to hear what you feel about the music. And yeah. And as we say in the big leagues, woods out. Everybody take care. Good night.